again. This is the second session of Mathematics Class 5, and today we are proceeding with the topic that is exponent, radicals and square. We will proceed and we will start where we ended. The last video I gave you, I hope you passed through it and you have understood, because most of you asked me some questions and I answered. And today we want to proceed with the part which remained, that was expanded form of a number given, expanded form of the figure given. Yes, we are proceeding with the part of how can we expand the exponents. Sometimes you can meet a question that needs you to expand. How can you expand the question? For instance, if you are given 4 exponent 3 times 6 exponent 2 times 4 exponent 2, and you ask it expand the following exponents. If it's the matter of expanding, if you are told 4 exponent 3, 6 exponent 2, and 4 exponent 2, all 4 square, 6 square. Remember, I said if it is 2 here, that is square. You can call it square. You can call it power form, meaning 4 power 2, or 4 exponent 2, like that. Then we have this question, and we want to expand. How can we expand this number? It is very simple. We have 4 here, and 4 is raised into 3 times. That is 4 times 4 times 4. 4 exponent 3. 4 times 4 times 4. Again, there is times 6 into 2 times. Again, you have times 4 into 2 times. That is, we have written 6 times 6 because it is 6 square. We have written 4 times 4 because it is 4 square. Now, here, the issue of expanding, when you hear the word expand, that means is to enlarge the number. You expand from the given short number, then we are expanding. That is the point. Then here we have 4. We are now writing it in expanded form. That is 4. It will be 4 times 4 times 4 times 6 times 6 times 4 times 4. Expanded form. We have expanded the number from the short number which we had here. Then this is the expanded form of a number. That is very simple. Even if you are given another example, let me take another example here. If it is 8 square times 2 exponent 3, and you are told to expand, this is 8 times 8. I don't know if you can see here. Times 8 again, times 2 times 2 times 2. Expanded form. They are very simple like that. That is the point of expand this question. I know most of you always, how can I expand? You can start pulling it. No, this is how we expand the number. Yes, let me proceed. After expanded form of a number, sometimes you can meet with the question like work out, solve, calculate, find. Example 2, someone can ask you work out of the following. Work out the following questions. Work out the following questions. And being asked it maybe 3 times 3 square times 4 exponent 3 times 5 exponent 2. Then you are asked to find the answer or to work out. That is, solution of this question, it is different. Here we are asked to expand the number. But again, here we are asked to work out, to find the answer. So you need to calculate up to the end. Now here we have 3 square times 4 exponent 3, or 4 power 3. Again, you have 5 square, or 5 exponent 2. To work out or to find the answer here, you need to calculate up to the end. 3 times 2, that is 3 square. Again, times 4, times 4, times 4, times 5, times 5. That is, this is for exponent 3, and this one is for 3 square, while this one is for 5 square. Then by working out here, it is 3 times 3, that is 9. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4. 16 times 4. You can just take 16 times 4. Here you have, that is 24. This is 4 and 6. This is 6. Then you will get times 64. And here is 25. All of this will be again multiplied. Then you have 64 times 9. The answer will also be multiplied by 25. 9 times 4 is 36. We write 6. We carry 3. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 6, 54, and that 3 becomes 57. Then you will take 576, you multiply by 25. You can start in any place. Let's see if you can start here. Or here is you. Now let me start here. 5 times 6, 30. 5 times 7, 35. And that 3, 38. 5 times 5, 24, 25. And 3, 28. Then here you have 2 times 6, 12. We carry 1, 14, 15, 10, 11. Then we add, we get 0, 10. This is 14. It is 13. That one, 14, 3, 4, 1. Now your answer is that is 14,400. Here, that's the meaning of workout. Find the answer. You need to go up to the end, and this is our answer. Again, after knowing the terms like workout, you can find workout, find, solve. Simple like that, you will have to go up to there. Then let me proceed. Another part that is simple, the part of exponential rule. Exponential rule. Today I will give you one rule of exponents. When you meet with the question that is in the form of exponent, it has its rule. You need to know it. The rule of exponent says or states like, when multiplying exponents, when multiplying exponents, the exponents must be added. The exponents must be added if the base are the same. Let's read it together. When multiplying exponents, I mean the power form of the question. When multiplying them, the exponents must be added if the base are the same. This concept means, for instance, if you have 4 square, this side is not okay. Let me use here. When you have, for instance, I have 4 exponent 3 times 4 exponent 2 all 4 square times 4 exponent 6 or power 6, this is the concept that I'm saying here, that when we are multiplying the exponent, that is the power form, that is multiplication here, when we are multiplying and we find the base are the same, these are the base. Here 4 is the base, it is the base, and this one it is the base. Now we are told if we are multiplying this kind of questions and if the base are the same, these exponents must be added while you pick only one base, one number. So here you will just pick 4, you pick 4 and you take 3, add 2, add 6, where the answer will be it is 4, 3 add 2 is 5, 11, 4 exponent 11. Then the concept here I want me to show you. After that, then we will have to discuss together the concept of square root. This is very important because it is new. It needs concentration. So concentrate as I'm explaining the point of square root. Or we end here, then we do some questions. The next video I will show you how to find the square root of a number. Let me do these questions. Thank you. Okay, let me do these questions and we see how I'm going to perform them. If you perform them nicely, properly, then I will give you the next video. Thank you.